the main thing that I am concerned about when my patients are contemplating breastfeeding is that sometimes they're told that the message to breastfeeding is that you have to be available for your infant at all times. And that often means going without sleep. So I remember when I was in the hospital being told that I have to sleep when my baby sleeps, which are usually in 2 hour stints in the first couple of weeks of life. And 2 hour stints are very, very hard for any mother who's adjusting to sleep deprivation and taking care of an infant, but can be particularly hard for patients with epilepsy in whom sleep is like medicine and is so important to help prevent seizures. So I really recommend to my patients who want to breastfeed to make a plan in advance with family members and support systems that can help them promote breastfeeding, and to really allow them to ideally get 4 to 6 hours, if possible, 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep at night, because it's that continuous sleep that's really important to control seizures. And that may vary based on the patient. However, it's really important that these discussions start early, that we start in the second trimester, start thinking about who's going to help with overnight feedings. And so this can be done in a way where a family member can do some of the feeding at night by bottle. I recommend to my patients that they consider breastfeeding and pumping, that they invest in a high quality pump, which can sometimes be paid for by insurance. And so that they feed the baby and then they pump early on so that they're bringing in additional milk and then can provide that milk to the baby overnight. For some mothers, that means splitting breast milk with some formula at night so that they can get that sleep. But if they don't get the sleep that they need to protect themselves from having seizures, they risk jeopardizing the longevity of breastfeeding and their own kind of health and safety as well.